Certainly don't think there are any vulnerabilities here. The president wants to make sure that he has the right people in the right places for the right time. As we move forward into this year, we've had an incredibly successful year. The results of the last year don't lie. And as we look at new successes that we're focused on, the president wants to make sure he has the right people in those places. For instance, like Director Pompeo and Deputy Director Gina Haspel that he's nominated to lead the CIA. The president has a large number of individuals that are working hard to make sure that the VA is helping veterans at the best level possible. We're continuing to review if there are anything that we can do to improve on that system, and as we make changes, we'll let you know. I don't have any personnel announcements, but I can tell you that every day we're looking for how we can better the system, whether it's through policy changes or personnel changes, not just at the top level, but across the board. We've already made a number of changes within the personnel and made sure that we're looking at how we can best serve our nation's veterans. As you move through an administration, you have different priorities that you're focused on and different people that are going to lead those efforts and lead those priorities. So you may have changes from time to time. The president is committed, though, to making sure he has the right people in the right place at the right time.
The USTR says that we have a trade surplus with Canada. The president says we don't. How do you reconcile those two things?
Well, for one, they're not taking into account some of the additional things like energy and timber that wouldn't be included in those numbers. And once you include those, it shows that there actually is a deficit. Well, the president was accurate because there is a trade deficit, and that was the point he was making, is that he didn't have to look at the specific figures because he knew that there was a trade deficit, whether they got down into the dollar amount or not. There is a trade deficit between the two countries.